So we've got topic 3, congruence through transformations. Beginning with number 7 for this assignment, we are asked to determine the information that is needed to use the indicated theorem to show that the triangles are congruent. So we are wanting to use angle, side, angle to prove that these two triangles are congruent. And it looks like we do have vertical angles, so that would be something that we would already know. We would know that angle A is congruent. We would know from vertical angles that angle AOB is congruent to angle COD. And we would also, in order to use angle, side, angle, now remember the side is what needs to be trapped. So I have an angle, a side, and if I kept going, I would need that angle. I would need an angle, a side, let me do that in a different color. An angle, a side, and an angle. Again, the side has to be trapped for angle, side, angle to be used. So the piece that I would need to know is I would need to know that angle DCO is congruent to angle BAO. And so if we had that, we would be able to prove that those two triangles are congruent by angle, side, angle. And as with other homework problems, that one was already done for you, but I still went through and explained it anyway. How about that? All right, everyone, moving to number 8, we are wanting to use side, angle, side. I do see that I've got a side and an angle here. The angle has to be trapped between two sides. So a side and angle, that means I need that side. A side, an angle, means I need that side. So I would need to know or be able to prove somehow that UV is congruent to GH. Then I would be able to use side, angle, side to prove that those two triangles are congruent. On to number 9. We are wanting to use angle, side, angle. And so as I mentioned before, what gets trapped here is the side. So we need a side trapped between two angles. That side and that side are the sides that are trapped between two angles. So we would need to know that JI is congruent to XY. Then I would be able to use angle, side, angle to prove those two triangles are congruent. Next, angle, side, angle again, and with this we do need a side trapped between two angles, so I can't use that side and I can't use that side because that side is not trapped between the two angles. This side is trapped between the two angles, and so is this side. So I would need to know that PQ is congruent to ZY. Number 11. We want side, side, side. This one is pretty obvious. I would need to know the missing side of each of these is congruent. And so I would need to know that WU is congruent to PR. That's it for number 11. Oops, forgot my line symbol. And I forgot to make both of these into congruence symbols. There we go. So we would want side, angle, side here for these two triangles. And so what we've got is we do see vertical angles. We know that all vertical angles are congruent. So we are able to tell that angle JIH is congruent to angle WIU. And so that leaves, we want side, angle, side. So we've got a side, we've got an angle, we would need the side that follows that, side, an angle, and the side that follows it. So what we would need to prove that these two triangles are congruent by side, angle, side is that the side JI is congruent to the side WI. I don't know why I put an angle symbol there. And that's what we would need for number 12 to use side, angle, side. So I believe that's it for this video. That's the end of this homework assignment. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you have an awesome day.